for the AAA State Championship title. This is Jim Clark welcoming you to the Louisiana Superdome, where tonight's game between the Amite Warriors and the Mansfield Wolverines is just getting ready to take place. Both teams are just getting ready to come out onto the field, and they're lining up at both ends. Don't you know, looking at the Amite team, who are getting ready to run through their cheerleading squad there, and here they come. The Amite Warriors from Amite, Louisiana. Their coach is Gary M. Hendry, Sr. Assistant coaches Nick Labarra, Pam Lambert, Charles Wall, Harry Lewis, John McMillan, and Mark Cataluno. Amite was 13-1 this year. Mansfield 13-1. And here comes the Wolverines. Again, this is a game before, there's a lot of fans coming in from both schools to witness this tremendous game tonight. The AAA State Championship on the line, the big dance, so to speak. My name is Jim Clark, and I'll be your announcer for this game. And it is the privilege of everyone that works for the Louisiana Superdome and Diamond Vision to be bringing you this game. Always a lot of fun to watch the state championships here at the Superdome. Well, it's time now for the toss of the coin. Looks like both teams have sent all their seniors out as captains. The captains are meeting in midfield now. And we'll find out who wins the toss. The official talking to all the captains now. Our cameraman Orland down there in the middle of all the action. And here's the flip of the coin by the official. Here's the flip. And Amite has won the toss. Let's see if they will receive or wait till the second half to receive. Okay. Amite has won the toss and will receive. As the players shake hands, run back to their benches and get ready for the start of the AAA State Championship here at the Louisiana Superdome. It will also be our pleasure to bring you all the halftime activities, introduce you to the bands, the band directors, the drum majors. And right now, they're asking everyone to stand up for the national anthem, played by the Mansfield High School Band. We're ready to start the football game. The Mansfield Wolverines, the Amite Warriors, meeting tonight for AAA state championship action here in the Louisiana Superdome. Number 88, Labraddock Elam, will do the kicking for Mansfield. Team for Amite is number 12, Tyrus Mabry for the Amite Warriors. We're just seconds away from the start of this game. Ready. And we're underway. Ball taken by number 12, Tyrus Mabry. Mabry carries the ball up to about the 32-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for the Warriors. Making the tackle on the last play was number 44, Jermond Parks. The quarterback for Mansfield, for Amite, excuse me, is Elderay Head. Hands the ball off to number 30, Eric Foster. Gain of about 9 yards on the play. It'll be second down and inches. Excuse me, they made the first down. They are calling it a first down. So on the first play from scrimmage, first down by number 30, Eric Foster. Again, Elderay Head is the quarterback for the Warriors. There's the handoff. Now to number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat has the ball, carries it for another first down. 2 first downs in as many plays as the Amite Warriors look very strong offensively. They're now in Wolverine territory at the Wolverines 46-yard line, where it'll be first and 10. 11:05 remaining in the first quarter. Head is the quarterback. There's a snap. Hand off to number 30, Eric Foster. Foster with the ball. Gain of about 6 yards on the play. Correction, gain of about 5 yards up to the 41-yard line of the Wolverines. Second down and 5. The Amite Warriors coming out very strong offensively here in the early going to the game. Head calls the signals. Hands off. Stop by number 54, Chris Loop. Number 25. Get the number on the ball carrier there. I apologize for that. Head is the quarterback. Hand off to number 30, Eric Foster. Carries for about 3 yards. It'll bring down a 4th and 2 situation. Ball is on the 38-yard line. Tackled by Charles Williams, number 52. And 2 for the Warriors. There's the handoff to number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat carries it about 7 yards up to the 30 for the first down. was brought down by number 11, Tracy Kelly. 1st and 10 for Amite at the Wolverines 29-yard line. Wheat hands off to number 30, Eric Foster. Gain of about 4 on the play for Foster. It's brought down by number 85, Rodney Hudson. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 25-yard line. Ray Head is the quarterback. Again, hands off to number 30, Eric Foster. Foster's loose. And in for the touchdown. There's some question on that. That's why it's kind of quiet here for a second. I think the officials thought he may have been down, but he was not, and it's a touchdown. Ready for the kick here. Kicking for Amite is number 32, Bryce Callahan. Holding is number 13, Travis Day.
We got a timeout.
There's a timeout on the field. Flags all over the place. Let's see what the call is. Offsides called on Mansfield. Wolverines are offsides on the extra point. They'll move it halfway to the goal. So the Amite Warriors scoring early in this game. 8 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. They're going to go for 2. There's the snap to number 30. No, excuse me, it's the keeper by Head. Had us all faked out there and runs into the end zone for 2. And with 8:04 remaining in the first quarter, it's the Amite Warriors 8, the Mansfield Wolverines nothing. We'll be right back.
To Europe. Across the Caribbean and throughout North America, only one airline covers so much of the world with so much warmth.
All right, we're back with action here. Take a quick look at the last touchdown from Will Wagner. What a pick. There he is, number 30. Eric Foster takes it in. Kicking for Amite is number 5, Fabian Franklin. Deep is number 7. Spencer Hurd. And number 40, Troy Brown. Brown grabs it, bobbles it, drops it, picks it up, and takes it to about the 18-yard line, where he's knocked out of bounds by number 56, Winston Stewart. And the Mansfield Wolverines will now get their hands on the ball for the first time and see if they can be as proficient as Amite was in their first time with the ball. Marched right on down for a touchdown. 1st and 10, ball on the 18-yard line. Wolverines own 18-yard line. Terry McKinney, number 3, is the quarterback for the Wolverines. McKinney calls out the signals. It's on a keeper. Looks like he's trying to pass, trying to find someone open. Oh, almost intercepted by number 6, Kirsten Foster. McKinney got in trouble real early and had to get rid of the ball. He's being rushed by number 30, Eric Foster, giving him a real hard time. There's the play again for you. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball still on the 18-yard line of the Wolverines. Wolverines with the ball. Again, Terry McKinney is the quarterback. There's the snap. The pitch to number 40, Troy Brown. Brown around the end. He's loose. Looks like he is loose. He's got one man to beat. Oh! A beautiful run by number 40, Troy Brown, who was tackled by number 35, Peter Muse. If he'd have gotten by Muse, I think he may have gone all the way. But a big gain and a big play for the Mansfield Wolverines. Mansfield's doing the same thing with the ball that Amite did, showing some great offense here on the first try. There's McKinney. He's back looking for a receiver. He throws to number 7, Spencer Hurd. Hurd with the ball. Hurd all the way down to the 19-yard line, where he's taken down by number 56, Winston Stewart. This could be a high-scoring game if it keeps going like this. Both teams seem to be doing very well offensively early here in the game. 7:27 remaining in the first quarter. And here's the snap to McKinney. McKinney looking to throw. Throws over the head to number 7, Spencer Hurd. Hurd is tackled on the 2-yard line by number 7, Willie Hornsby. And another first down and goal to go on the 2-yard line for Amite. The way these two teams are playing offensively, that 1 point on the conversion that Amite picked up may play a big factor in this game later on. There's the snap, a high pass over to number 86, Chris Hill. And we have ourselves a ball game going here, folks. Touchdown for the Mansfield Wolverines. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Try to tie this game up. Let's see if they can do it. McKinney's calling signals. He's back to pass. He's got time. Grabs the ball. He's going to keep it. Tries to make it into the end zone. He's tackled by a host of Amite players and is not able to make the extra point. So with 7:05, it's Amite 8, Mansfield 6.
And sirens shouldn't be a part of your game day fun. The Louisiana Superdome and the New Orleans Saints want to help make sure they aren't. So we support ARA Serves You Right. ARA's Designated Driver Program. This is the program that can help you, your family, and friends get home safely. All you have to do is sign up as a designated driver. Simple, right? And you'll get free coupons for soft drinks. But more importantly, everyone will get peace of mind, knowing that game day will be full of football and fun. The Saints and the Superdome support ARA Serves You Right. ARA's Designated Driver Program. We hope you will too.
Conversion play. The failed 2-point conversion play. Looked like he almost tripped over one of his players, but it was no good, and we have an 8-6 ball game with the Amite Warriors on top. And there's the kick. Ball is taken by number 21, Arthur McGee, and McGee brings it all the way down to the 44-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10. They're going to place the ball on the 43. 6:58 remaining in the first quarter. Both teams very well their first time through the ball offensively. If they can keep that up this whole game, we're going to have a very high-scoring ball game. Head is the quarterback. There's the pitch out to number 10. Ernest Wheats. Ball got loose. We picked it back up. There was about a 2-yard loss on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 12 from the 42. And we'd like to mention for Mansfield, the coach there is Clyde Washington. Some of the other coaches are Fred Carter, Garland Spivey, Steve Cordish, Gene Oakes, and Donald Mayweather. Wheat was the ball carrier. Gain of about 7 on the play, maybe 6. It'll be 3rd down and about 7. Ball is on the 48-yard line. 3rd and 7. 5:43 remaining in the first quarter. Mansfield on top, 8-6. There's the snap. Ball handed off to number 30, Eric Foster. Foster takes the ball into Wolverine territory to the Wolverine 46-yard line. Let's see if it's good enough for a first down. See what they're going to do. First down. It's the Amite Warriors 15, the Mansfield Wolverines 6. We'll be right back.
Spot.
From the Far East to Europe. Across the Caribbean and throughout North America, only one airline covers so much of the world with so much warmth.
We love to fly on beach.
Thank you.
Kicking will be number 5, Fabian Franklin, that is. Number 40, Troy Brown, and number 7, Spencer Hurd, are deep for the Wolverines. Here's a look at the touchdown play. Eric Foster, a beautiful, beautiful run. Here's the kick. The ball is going to be taken by Troy Brown. Brown up to the 25 and taken down, tripped up at about the 28-29-yard line, where the Wolverines will take over 1st and 10. Making a tackle on the play was number 55, Jimmy Strong. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines on their own 29-yard line. Now let's see if they can be successful on their second drive, as was the Amite Warriors. I don't know if these two teams keep scoring like this, I don't know if we have enough lights on the scoreboard. We may run out of those. Both teams showing very strong offensive games so far. There's number 3, McKinney's back to pass. Incomplete. Number 66, Damian Foster, all over McKinney. Didn't give much time to throw. So it'll bring
pressure on the quarterback.
Bring up second down. This is the pressure that the quarterback had, as you can see. He didn't have much time to think about it. Foster right there on top of him. Second down and 10. Ball still on the Wolverine 29-yard line. McKinney, the quarterback. He's back to pass again. A little more time, and he hits number 86, Chris Hill. And Hill carries it up to about the 46-yard line, where he's brought down by Keith Burton, number 4. First down and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Wolverines. There's a look at the replay. First and 10. There's a snap. Back to pass is McKinney. McKinney can't find anybody open. He stumbles. He's down. With about a 4 to 5 yard loss on the play. Just seemed to lose his footing and couldn't stay up, so they will take the loss. It will be second down and 16 now for the Mansfield Wolverines. McKinney back to pass again. Feeling some pressure, lots of pressure. Over the head of the defenders to number 86, Chris Hill. Still a slight loss on the play, which is going to make it third and about 18. Ball on the 39-yard line. So let's see if Mansfield can pull something out of their sleeve and get the first down here, maybe even a touchdown. Third and 18. 2:14 remaining in the first quarter. There's the snap. Whistles go, flags all over the place. Let's find out what the call is. Game against Mansfield, so that'll move them back even farther. It'll be third down and 23. McKinney back to pass. Finds a receiver. Pass is complete to number 88, LeBraddock Elam. So it'll be third down and about fourth down and about 6 yards to go. Ball is right on the 50-yard line. In fact, maybe an inch into Warrior territory. They're going to have to punt it away. Head is back to receive for Amite. There's the kick. And the ball is kicked out of bounds at about the 21-yard line, where the Amite Warriors will take over first and 10. Something you might find very interesting, Amite has made the playoffs the last 8 seasons. In 4 of the last 7 years, the Warriors were eliminated from the playoffs by the eventual state championships. Foster, the team's leading tackler, also is Amite's leading rusher. Head is the quarterback. Head's going to keep the ball. He's loose. He's loose. Looks like he may go all the way. He is running. He's gone. He's gone. They can't catch him, and it's a touchdown. And there he goes into his Desmond Howard. His Desmond Howard Heisman Trophy pose. We got to take a look on that on the replay. You'll see. It was a couple weeks ago against the Ohio State game. Desmond Howard, and I think he's going to win the Heisman. Did the same pose when he made a touchdown. So still a little, some antics from Desmond Howard there. Alder Ray Head. You're ready for the kick now. Kicking is number 32, Bryce Callahan. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it's good. And with 1:38 remaining in the first quarter, it's the Amite Warriors 22, the Mansfield Wolverines 6. We'll be right back after this.
It's New Orleans tradition, good food and fun.
We're going to the races, everybody come on.
To the New Orleans Fairgrounds, it's the winning place to be.
Come pass a good time with your family and friends. The party never ends.
Hey, y'all gotta come, you hear?
The New Orleans Fairgrounds.
And all that jazz.
Here's a look at that last touchdown run, and I hope they freeze frame it here so we can see the Heisman look. Look at this. Here he goes. Okay, let's pose for the Heisman. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hit it. There we go. All right, Desmond Howard style. All right, we're ready for the kickoff. Kicking for Amite is number 5, Fabian Franklin. Deep is number 7, Spencer Hurd, and number 40, Troy Brown. There's the kick. Spencer Hurd will get the ball this time. He's up to the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40. The ball is loose, and Amite has it. Stripped the ball right out of his hands, and Amite has the ball back. Number 13, Travis Day, is the man that's recovered the fumble. Here's a look at the fumble. Number 7, Spencer Hurd just loses it all. Excuse me, number 44. Okay. So we were right. All right. Amite has the ball again. Hand off to number 30, Eric Foster. Foster takes the ball up to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play. Rodney Hudson made the stop for the Wolverines. Penalty on the play against Mansfield. So Amite will have the ball, first down and 10 on the Mansfield 21-yard line. There's the snap. Hand off to Foster. Foster's got it, and it's another touchdown for Amite. Eric Foster walks into the end zone very easily. I tell you, the Mansfield Wolverines are going to have to tighten up here. This offense beat is just as explosive. Offense about LHSAA. So number 32, Bryce Callahan will tee it up again, holding his number 13, Travis Day. There's the kick. It's up, and it's good. And with 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter, it's the Amite Warriors 29, the Mansfield Wolverines 6. We'll be right back with more state high school action.
When you get thirsty, there's one thing everybody's got to have. 'Cause deep down, we all want the same thing. The cool, crisp taste, the fluids, minerals, and energy of Gatorade.
Back with high school state championship action. The Amite Warriors on top 29-6 of the Mansfield Wolverines. Seconds remaining on the clock in the first quarter. Number 5, Fabian Franklin will do the kicking. Here's the touchdown by Foster. Foster doesn't look like, hey, what, me worry? There's the kick. And the ball is taken by number 7, Spencer Hurd. And Hurd takes the ball up to about the 34-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10. McKinney, that is, still at quarterback for the Wolverines. I think the Wolverines just need to settle down a little bit and start getting into their own game here. Still got lots of time to play. McKinney calls the signals. Hands off to number 40, Troy Brown. Brown's loose, takes the ball up to the 49-yard line, where it'll be 1st down. And he was brought down by number 66, Damian Foster. Here's a look at the run again. 1st down and 10. And that's the end of the first quarter with a score of Amite 29, Mansfield 6. We'll be back with the second quarter action right after this.
Visit any Mobile One location and get connected for CD Sound. Mobile One is the digital audio authority in New Orleans. Why? Because Mobile One can make you an offer like this. A Sony in-dash CD player with AM/FM radio at $50 off. Just $2.99. For digital sound in the 90s, go to Mobile One.
And we're back with the start of the second quarter. Again, Amite on top of Mansfield, 29-6. Amite, every time they've gotten the ball, has scored. There's nothing more we can say. They just are very powerful offensively. As we said, Mansfield needs to get into their ball game and tighten up a little bit. But we have a lot of time to go, so not to worry yet. Number 40, Troy Brown, the ball carrier. Stopped for a loss of about 2 by number 25, Leslie Crow. It'll be 2nd down and about 12. Ball on the 46-yard line of the Wolverines. McKinney, the quarterback. There's the snap. He hands off to number 7, Spencer Hurd, And Hurd goes nowhere. He gets hit behind the line of scrimmage by number 56, Winston Stewart, for a substantial loss of about 7-8 yards, which will make it 3rd down and 19. Ball all the way back now to the 39-yard line. Here's a look at the play. Number 56 just doesn't cut him any slack, and takes him down for the loss. 3rd down 19, ball on the 39-yard line. 10:38 remaining in the first half. Kitty back to pass. He's in trouble. He's down. Knocked for a loss by number 25, Wesley Crow. The player shook it up on the play. Looks like number 52, Charles Williams. Oh, we have just a minute. Take a quick look at Mansfield. Mansfield's only loss came in double overtime against Houghton in the 4th week of the season. Now, the Wolverines have made the playoffs 7 times since 1980, reaching at least the quarterfinals each year except last year. So both teams have a very proud history behind them. The last game that Mansfield played, they beat St. Thomas More 44-22, and Amite beat Faraday 41-20 to get here to the big dance. And again, it's our pleasure here at the Louisiana Superdome to welcome all of you. The injured players, number 52, as we said, Charles Williams. We hope it's nothing serious. Hope that you'll be back in the game very, very soon. A little bit of a limp, though. Fourth down at 26. There's the kick by Hurd. Fumble on the play, but the Warriors will maintain possession, where it will be 1st and 10 for the Amite Warriors on their own 34-yard line. Every time Amite's had the ball, they've scored. Let's see what they'll do with this drive. There's the pitch out to number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat gains about 5 on the play. Carries the ball up to about the 39-yard line. He was brought down by number 6, Larry Fair. So they have 2nd down and about 6. Ball on the 39. All the way ahead is the quarterback for the Warriors. Hands off to number 30, Eric Foster, who is nailed by number 54, Chris Luke. Gain of about a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Amite Warriors. 9:27 remaining in the first half. And we can't say anything more, but the Amite Warriors have just exploded here in the first half. 29 points. As we said, every time they've had the ball, they've made a touchdown. There's the handoff to number 30, Foster. Foster carries up just over the 45-yard line. Will call at the 46. Ball came loose, but not in time. He was down when the ball came loose, so there's no fumble. It's first down for the Warriors. Tackle was made by number 74, Horace Goss. First and 10 for the Amite Warriors. Ball on the 46. Head is the quarterback. Number 10, Ernest Wheat, the ball carrier, carries it up to the 49-yard line. They're going to place it at the 50. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6. Making the tackle on the play was Rodney Cobb, number 65, for the Mansfield Wolverines. Ball on the 50. There's the snap, handoff to Foster. Foster loses the ball. The ball is loose. Let's see who's going to come up with it. And a big break for the Mansfield Wolverines as number 86, Chad Hill, comes up with a loose ball. Excuse me, Chris Hill. Chris Hill, number 86. I said Chad, I don't know why. It's Chris. But great extra effort trying to get that fumble. So there's a big break for the Mansfield Wolverines. We'll be right back with more football action right after this.
The real thing, talking about the real thing. It's a hero, a friend, a smile you want to see forever. It's all the moments of the Coca-Cola Classic that can't be the real thing. Can't beat the real thing.
Here's another look at that fumble. Chris Hill being the hero on that play. So it will be the Wolverines ball, first and 10 on the Amite 38-yard line. Mansfield is going to try to get something going here to get up on the scoreboard. Some catching up to do. McKinney looking to throw. He's rushed. Fends off one tackler. He's in a lot of trouble. And he is just sandwiched by number 52 and number 68. Number 52 being William Patrick and number 68, Benji Davis. Just sandwiched him. Look at this. This hurts. I mean, just watching this hurts. Here we go. Here's the collision right here. Boom. Ooh. They seem to walk away from it all right. Loss of about 10 on the play. It'll be second down and 20. The ball is on the 48-yard line. 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first half of the AAA state championship football game from the Superdome. McKinney looking to pass. The ball is intercepted. The ball intercepted by number 35, Peter Muse. So that's a bad break for the Wolverines, and the Warriors will get the ball back, first and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Here come the Warriors. Head is the quarterback. There's the snap. Handoff to number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat gains about 5, maybe 6 on the play. Yeah, we'll say 6. So it'll be second down and 4. Moves the ball down to the 41-yard line. Mansfield has all 3 of their timeouts. Amite has used 1, so they only have 2 now. Again, 2nd down and 6. There's the snap. Pitch out to number 10, Wheat. The ball carrier, and he is stopped by number 6, Larry Flair. Loss of about 3 yards on the play. Flag on the play. Face mask called against Mansfield. That'll be a costly penalty. That'll give a big first down to the Amite Warriors. And when we resume play, it'll be 1st and 10 for Amite on the Wolverines' 48-yard line. Again, a big turnout by both teams as far as their fans go. They're here to root on their favorite team and support high school athletics. Head is the quarterback. There's the snap. Ball is loose again. Head lost the handle on the ball. Ball came loose, but he recovered his own fumble. But it was going to be, it's a costly play, a loss of about 10 yards on the play. So that will bring down 2nd and 20. And we will be back with more high school state championship action from the Superdome after this.
Blindfold, monsieur?
No.
Cigarette?
No.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and sausage.
Tombstone pizza, Pierre!
A Tombstone pizza starts with real Wisconsin cheese over a crispy, buttery tasting crust. So, what do you want on your tombstone?
Napkin? No.
We're back at the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana, for the AAA State Championship title on the line here tonight. It's the Amite Warriors and the Mansfield Wolverines. Amite on top, 29-6. Second down and about 20. Ball on the 44-yard line. Head back to pass. He's in trouble. He is nailed by number 76, Marlon Glenn. Another loss on the play. Loss of about 2 yards. So what is a very explosive offense seems to be sputtering here just a tad, but not to worry. Amite's on top, 29-6. Head is the quarterback. Heads back to pass. He's being rushed. Passes over the head to number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat, the ball carrier, carries the ball up to about the 46-yard line. It is tackled by number 54, Chris Luke. And it'll bring a punting situation up for me. Number 7, Spencer Hurd, is back for the Wolverines. There's the kick. Hurd has the ball. A beautiful block just thrown by number 85. And I think they're going to call him on it. Flags all over the field right after the block. Let's see what happens. I think they're going to, what are they going to call this? It's a clip. Just barely, though. Just barely. I mean, look at this. He just barely. Look at that. There's the clip. You can see it right there. So, bad news for the Wolverines. So, the Mansfield Wolverines will get the ball deep in their own territory at the 13-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. 3:42 remaining in the first half. Wolverines need to get something going here. Timeout is called by Amite. Again, the score, Amite 29, Mansfield 6. And we will be back with more high school state championship action from the Louisiana Superdome right after this.
It's New Orleans tradition, good food and fun.
We're going to the races, everybody come on.
To the New Orleans Fairgrounds, it's the winning place to be.
Come pass a good time with your family and friends. The party never ends.
Hey, y'all gotta come, you hear?
The New Orleans Fairgrounds.
And all that jazz.
And we're back at the Superdome for AAA action. The Amite Warriors and the Mansfield Wolverines on the field now. Mansfield ahead, Amite ahead, 29-6 over Mansfield. 3:42 remaining in the first half. It's Mansfield's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 13-yard line. McKinney is the quarterback. McKinney back to pass. Finds a receiver in number 40, Troy Brown. Gain of about 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Tackle was made by Peter Moose, number 35. There's a snap. Again, McKinney back to pass. Finds number 7, Spencer Hurd. He's taken out of bounds by number 13, Travis Day. Fans a little upset, thought that Day should be called on that play. Here's a look at it again. That's what I would call a shirt line, a shirt tail tackle. Fans think he should have been penalized. I just think his momentum carried him. All right, we're back to action. There's a handoff to number 40, Troy Brown. Brown carries the ball up to about the 33-yard line when he was stopped by Greg Cutter. Cutterer, would that be? Yeah. C-U-T-R-E-R. 2nd down and 5. McKinney back to pass. Pass intended for number 40, Troy Brown. Brown couldn't keep his hands on it. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line. Little over 2.5 minutes remaining to play in the first half. Back to pass is McKinney. Finds number 86, Chris Hill, open. Don't know if it's going to be enough for the 1st down. No, I don't think so. About a yard. Let's see what they're going to do here. Officials timeout, they're going to measure. A lot of finger crossing going on the part of the Mansfield Wolverines fans here. Mansfield could use a big break right now.
Change teams.
we're back to action now. They took the measurement, and it was like about an inch short. So it looks like the Amite Wolverines are going to go for it here with 2:17 remaining in the second quarter. 4th down and inches. Ball on the 39-yard line. And Amite has called, Mansfield has called timeout. And we will be back with more high school football action here at the Louisiana Superdome right after this.
Visit any Mobile One location and get in touch with cellular technology. Mobile One is the #1 Bell South authorized agent in New Orleans. Why? Because Mobile One can make you an offer like this. Handheld portable cellular phones with all these features from Motorola for just $199. Stay in touch in the 90s. Go to Mobile One.
We're back with AAA high school championship action. The Amite Warriors on top, 29-6 over the Mansfield Wolverines. Mansfield has about an inch to go to make this first down, a very crucial first down if they're going to get something going here late in the first half. Fans are on their feet. McKinney kicks, he carries, he's got the first down. He's stopped by number 30, Eric Foster. So the gamble there on 4th and inches rather, paid off for the Wolverines, and they will keep possession. 1st and 10 with the ball on their own 41-yard line. Exactly 2 minutes to play here in the first half. There's the snap. McKinney back to pass, looks for a receiver. Over the head, number 4, Keith Burton picked it off for Amite. Burton still with it, and he's run out of bounds at the Mansfield 46-yard line. So a bad break for the Wolverines on an interception there. Wolverines did not need that at all. They need to get some points on the board. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Amite Warriors on the Mansfield 47-yard line. There's a look at that play. Again, Head calls the signals for Amite. Play was blown dead by the officials. Let's see what the call is. Delay of game call, failure to wear required equipment was the call on that play. Head on the keeper. Gain of about 4 on the play. It was 1st and 15 after the penalty. Gain of about 5, excuse me. He's now 2nd and 10 for Amite. Took me a minute to look up that call by the officials, but that's what it was. Failure to wear required equipment. He probably didn't have his mouthpiece or something. Oh well. It's 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 46. With the ball is number 30, Eric Foster. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line of the Wolverines. Great halftime action for you with both bands here for entertainment. Coming up about 37 seconds away. There's a snap. Pass. pass to number 6, Kirsten Foster. Foster was the ball carrier. First down. Amite now has the ball on the Wolverines' 29-yard line. Seconds. Back to pass. Pass intended for Foster, incomplete. It was broken up by, I think that's number 6, Larry Fair. Second down and 10. Ball on the Wolverines' 29-yard line. Seconds remaining in the first half. There's the snap. Head is back. He's being rushed and is hit hard by number 85, Rodney Hudson. And that's the end of the first half of play here in the AAA State Championship. The score of the Amite Warriors 29, the Mansfield Wolverines 6.
tonight. Outstanding honor band students are Brandy Lee, Russ Sanders, Landon Wallace, Kay Francis Keene, Rusty Ron, Joey Cottrell, Charlie Gabriel, and Jonah Ballo. Outstanding Flag Girl of the Week is Keonta Frazier. Outstanding Flag Girl for December is Saritha Jackson. Outstanding Y-Hoop of the Week is Amanda Beaver. Amite will conclude its halftime performance with the Warrior Fight Song. Go Warriors!
LHSAA and Gatorade would like to welcome you to the 11th Annual Superdome Classic. At halftime of each game, door prizes will be presented. Your winning numbers for these door prizes can be found on your official program that you purchased as you entered the Superdome tonight. Our first prize for this game is an LHSAA game ball, and the winning number is 1252. That's 1252. The second prize is an NFL Saints autograph game ball. The winning number is 1659, 1659. The third prize is a Gatorade cooler, 6-gallon, and that number is 162, 162. The fourth prize is a Gatorade travel bag. The winning number is 1236, 1236. And the fifth prize is an official Superdome Classic t-shirt, and that number is 1531, 1531. Anyone having these numbers, please report to the ground level Gate A Partners entrance at the end of the third quarter to claim your prizes, and be sure and bring your program with you. Those winning numbers. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Tierney, head football coach at Shaw High School. Having coached for 12 years, I know how important high school athletics are in today's society. On behalf of about 70,000 student athletes and all of our member schools, we would like to thank Gatorade for its support of high school athletics, and in particular for its assistance in the Gatorade Superdome Classic.
Here are halftime statistics for you. In first downs, Mansfield 7, Amite 12. Amite 235.
Listen, and you'll hear the sounds of champions. Hear the echoes of battles waged on this field of dreams. Remember the struggles, the excitement, the glory of championships past. Now, after 5 decades, this landmark in New Orleans sports history will take a giant leap into the future. As City Park's Tad Gormley Stadium is transformed into a world-class facility, an enduring tribute to one coach's spirit of achievement. A new new challenge to young local athletes, as well as Olympic contenders from across the country. At WWL-TV, we're proud to be a part of the Tad Gormley Renovation Project. With your support, we can help build young minds and bodies for the future. And that builds a better Louisiana for all of us.
Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome as we get ready to start the second half of tonight's AAA state championship title game. Total offensive yards for Mansfield, 123, Amite, 254. Looking at some of the individual rushing leaders. For Mansfield, number 40, Brown, has 4 carries for 55 yards. His longest was 39. For Amite, Foster is the leader with 13 carries for 127 yards, 3 touchdowns. His longest run was a 46-yard carry. Followed by the quarterback, number 1, Head, on 6 carries, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest run, 79 yards. And Wheat, number 10, 7 carries for 38 yards. He has yet to score, and his longest run was 12 yards. So, there's some of the statistics. I don't know if you heard earlier, but we will continue right after this.
Hi, I'm B.J. Gazzardo, former president of the Louisiana High School Coaches Association. On behalf of Louisiana's coaches, I want to thank Piccadilly Cafeterias for sponsoring our annual All-Star Awards, which includes girls volleyball, girls basketball, boys basketball, and boys football. Thank you, Piccadilly. You're our All-Star.
Amite 29, Mansfield 6. Here as we get ready to start the third quarter. I don't know if you caught some of the statistics earlier, but rushing yards net, Mansfield has 29, Amite 235. And the score shows that 29-6. Amite ahead of the Mansfield Wolverines. The last time Amite won a state title was back in 1963, and Mansfield has never won a state title. So let's look at some of the history behind those two teams. Amite is being coached by Gary Hendry in his 10th year. His record is 93-25-1. Now for Mansfield, Clyde Washington is the coach. He's in his 11th year. His record is 81-45-1. Mansfield will have to hopefully pull some tricks out of the hat to get back in the ball game here, but we still have 24 minutes of playing time remaining, so there's still plenty of time to do that. They're just going to have to come out early and be tough. Don't forget, if you're ever in New Orleans, business or pleasure, and have about an hour, stop by the Superdome and take a tour of the Louisiana Superdome. You can set up a tour time by calling the Superdome. So we're ready to tee it up here. And there's the kick by number 5, Fabian Franklin. The ball is carried by number 7, Spencer Hurd, who brings the ball up to about the 24-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Mansfield Wolverines. The tackle was made by number 56, Winston Stewart. They just announced the attendance for tonight. And quite a great showing. 10,724 people here to watch this great football game tonight. McKinney is the quarterback. McKinney is back to pass, looking for a receiver, throws to number 40, Troy Brown, and Brown carries the ball up to about the 30-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. Winston Stewart made the stop on the play. Here's a look at it again. 2nd and 4. Wolverines ball. There's the handoff to number 31, Scotty Murray. Murray loses the handle, and Amite picks up the fumble. The quarterback, number 1, Head, made the recovery for the Warriors. The Wolverines did not need that. They need to get some points on the board, get back into this ball game. 29-6 to Amite over Mansfield. We have 10:35 remaining in the third quarter. And the Warriors will take over. 1st and 10. Here's on the 41-yard line. There's the give to number 10, Wheat. Wheat doesn't get very far, maybe about a yard and a half on the play. He's stopped by Rodney Hudson, number 85. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Ball on the 40. There's a snap. Hand off to number 10, Wheat. And Wheat carries it up to about the 33-yard line, where he's brought down by number 11, Tracy Kelly. Third player on the field. The player is number 11, Tracy Kelly, who just made the last tackle. See if we can see what happened here.
Come on.
52, Charles Williams also went on the tackle.
Spot.
While we have a pause in the action, we will be back with more Louisiana High School State Championship football right after this.
It's New Orleans tradition, good food and fun.
We're going to the races, everybody come on.
To the New Orleans Fairgrounds, it's the winning place to be.
Come pass a good time with your family and friends. The party never ends.
Hey, y'all gotta come, you hear?
The New Orleans Fairgrounds.
And all that jazz.
9:34 remaining in the third quarter. Amite on top, 29-6. Amite has the ball, 3rd down and about 2. Ball on the 33-yard line of the Wolverines. Head at quarterback. Hands off to number 30, Eric Foster. Foster carries it down to the 20 where he stopped. He comes away with a 1st down. He was stopped by number 32. We don't have a number 32 on our sheet, so we apologize. There's the snap. It's the keeper. The option play to number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat is just nailed by number 1, Darrell Lane. That's Darrell Lane, I'm sorry. Loss of about 2 yards on the play.
Watch his hit.
Watch this hit. Woo-hoo. Nice tackle. Second down and about 12. Ball on the 23 for the Warriors. Little confusion, and Head calls for a timeout. And we will be back to score Amite 29, Mansfield 6, right after this.
The real thing, talking about the real thing. It's a hero, a friend, a smile you wanna see forever. It's all the moments of the Coca-Cola Classic that can't beat the real thing. Can't beat the real thing. Can't beat the real thing.
We're back with more football action. 8:14 remaining in the third quarter. It's the Amite Warriors 29, the Mansfield Wolverines 6. Wolverines threatening here with a second down and about 12 on the Wolverine 22-yard line. Head is at quarterback. There's a handoff to number 30, Foster. Number 85, Rodney Hudson, made the stop. Gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9. Ball on the 20. Again, the give to number 30, Foster. Carries it up to about the 15-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 4th and 6. Stop was made by number 52, Charles Williams. They're going to go for it. And why not? When you're 29 points ahead, you can afford to gamble like that. Let's see if they go. Give to number 30, Foster. Foster can't go anywhere. And is nailed by number 1, Darrell Lane, for about a 5-yard loss. And that means the Mansfield Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Again, it is the distinct privilege of all of us here at Diamond Vision and the Louisiana Superdome to bring you this souvenir of the game. We hope you enjoy it. Wayne Griffith and all his crew. McKinney at quarterback. He's back to pass. Finds number 7, Spencer Hurd. Hurd is run out of bounds by number 35, Peter Muse. Gain of about 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Wolverines. Ball on their own 29-yard line. McKinney still in at quarterback. There's the handoff to number 23, Melvin Hill. Hill gets nowhere. He is just stopped immediately in his tracks by Rodney Taylor, number 50. Third down and 2. Loss of about a yard on the play. McKinney back to throw again. Looking for number 7. Spencer Hurd. Hurd's got it. He carries the ball down to the 43-yard line. It was knocked out of bounds by Travis Day, number 13. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10 situation for the Mansfield Wolverines, who really need to get something started here. 5:45 remaining in the third quarter. I think it's fair to say that they really need to score on this drive. Well, back in the ball game, but mentally it will help. There's the pass to number 88. Braddock Elam, that is. He was knocked out of bounds by number 35, Peter Muse. Here's a look at it again. Elam tries some moves, gets by one or two tacklers, but there's McKinney back to pass. There's the throw to Chris Hill. Hill was stopped by number 7, Willie Hornsby. Well, not until he took the ball all the way down to the 27-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 for the Mansfield Wolverines. A much-needed drive for Mansfield. McKinney on the keeper, finds a hole, carries the ball all the way up to the 15-yard line, where he is stopped by number 6, Kirsten Foster. And another first down for the Wolverines, who have seemed to come alive here. They're in the hurry-up offense now. McKinney back to pass, has lots of time. Aimson tries to shoot for number 20, Gary Jones, but the pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 15. Still in the hurry-up offense. McKinney calls the signals. Back to pass. Again to Elam. Elam takes the ball down to the 5-yard line. Here's a look at the replay. Elam wide open. But he is tagged by number 50, Rodney Taylor. Official timeout on the field. Gonna have a measurement here. It's close. Mansfield could use a break here. Need this first down. And they got it. First down for the Mansfield Wolverines. On the Amite 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal to go. Mansfield still in the hurry-up. There's the snap. Back to pass is McKinney. McKinney looking for someone open. There's a pass. Pass over to number 88, Elam. Elam tries to bust the plane, but can't do it. And is down at the 1-yard line. Quarterback McKinney getting plenty of protection. We are going to take this timeout. It's Amite 29, Mansfield 6. We'll be right back.
The partnership between Acadian Ambulance and the communities we serve is very important to us. We go out of our way to make a difference in people's lives, whether it be holding an elderly patient's hand or answering a child's question on first aid.
We feel good about the commitment Acadian Ambulance has made to stand by all the different events throughout our community. These services are important to us and the communities we serve.
Partnership, another reason Acadian Ambulance can provide the best service to the people of South Louisiana.
Here's a look at that last pass. He was in, he had to come out of the end zone to catch it. Couldn't quite make it in the end zone, down on about the 2-yard line. The stop was made by number 13, Travis Day.
And we have...
And Amite has taken a timeout. Number 50, Rodney Taylor, was shaken up on the last play. Second down, 1 yard to go for the touchdown. As Mansfield threatens here with 4:03 remaining in the third quarter. A big play here for the Wolverines, who need to get some points on that board to get back in this ball game. McKinney calls the signals. He hands off to number 23, Melvin Hill, for the touchdown. So, Mansfield shows some spark here late in the third quarter. And it looks like they are going to go for 2 points. They go for the 2-point conversion here. They need the 2 points. They went for it before, didn't make it. McKinney's back, has lots of time. Looks like he's going to keep it himself. Oh, he's turned away from the end zone. He's stopped by number 25, Leslie Crow. So again, another attempt for a 2-point conversion turns fruitless here. Here's a look at the conversion again. Also give some credit to number 30, Eric Boston, who was in on that play, make the stop. So, with 4:02 remaining in the third quarter, it's the Amite Warriors 29, Mansfield Wolverines 12, as we get ready to tee it up again. Elam will do the kicking for Mansfield. Number 12, Tyrus Mabry, is back for the Warriors. Mansfield's going to have to shut down this explosive offense of Amite, try to get that ball back, get some more points on the board to get back in this ball game. And we're ready to go. There's the kick by Elam. The ball is taken by number 10, Ernest Wheat. Wheat carries the ball up to the 25-yard line, where he is knocked down by number 25, Rodney Hudson. So the Warriors will take control of the ball, first down and 10 on their own 26-yard line. See what the Warriors will do now. They have the ball. Ball is loose. Ball is loose. Mansfield recovers. Seems to be a mix-up between the center and the quarterback. The ball looks crazy. They're picked up by the Wolverines. Big play for Mansfield here late in the third quarter. It'll be first and 10. The Elite 26-yard line. They score here on this drive. We got ourselves a whole new ball game. McKinney back to pass. Hits number 40, Troy Brown. Brown carries the ball up to about the 17-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2. Ball on the 18. Again, Mansfield in the hurry-up. McKinney back to throw. Finds a man open. And that man is number 86, Chris Hill. First down for the Wolverines. They're now on the Amite 7-yard line. As I said, if they can score here, we're going to have ourselves another ball game. McKinney back to throw. And it's a touchdown. Another touchdown. A beautiful catch by number 86, Chris Hill. And we have ourselves a ball game here. I don't know what was said at halftime. It's the Mansfield Wolverines, but whatever it was, they sure sparked the flames there back in the stand. There's the pass. It's good. It is good. Pass to number 7. Spencer Hurd. And this is a whole brand new ball game. There was a margin. Over in the corner, he had to jump up to get it. Oh, wow, great catch. Great catch by number 86, Chris Hill. Elam will kick off. There's the kick. Ball taken by Ernest Weeks. And Weeks brings the ball up to about the 24, 25-yard line. So he's brought down by number 34, Derek Jackson, and number 1, Darrell Lane. So Amite ahead by 9 points in this ball game will take over 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. All the fans down here on the Mansfield team with the old tomahawk chop going. Ball is given to number 30, Foster. Foster gains about, let's see, gain of about 8-9 on the play. We'll call it 8, so it'll be 2nd down and 2. The stop was made by number 42, Irvin Thompson. 2nd down and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line. Hurd at quarterback. Excuse me, Head at quarterback. They give us to number 30, Foster again. Ball came loose. The Wolverines started to celebrate a little bit, but the guys in the striped jackets say that it's still Amite's ball. Let's take a look at it. I don't know. The ball did come loose, and it wasn't caused by the ground, but I'm not an official, so. And I know the officials. They try their best to make every call the best they can, so that's what they see, that's what they call. There's the give to Foster again. Stop was made by 65, Rodney Cobb. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Amite with the ball on their own 35-yard line. A little more than 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Head calling the play, try to get it in. Hands off to number 30, Foster. Foster gains about 2 yards, and we have 1 second left in the third quarter. Stop was made by number 57, Kelvin G. Kelvin G, number 57, there he is. She is 6'3", junior, 195 pounds. Hill, now here's a big guy, number 86, made the last touchdown. 6'5", 220 pounds. There's the give to number 30, Foster. Foster carries the ball up to about the 43-yard line, where he's brought down by number 54, Chris Luke. And that's the end of the third quarter. It's Amite 29, Mansfield 20. Back. There's a look at some of the cheerleaders. This Mansfield team will have a lot to celebrate. They were down by 23 points, and in the third quarter came back, and now they're down by only 9. So a big comeback. And if they keep up this momentum, they could surpass the Amite Warriors. But Amite has the ball. It's third down. And about 7 to go. The ball is on their own 38-yard line. There's the snap. And the keeper by Head. And Head is run out of bounds by number 1, Darrell Lane. Also number 42, Irvin Thompson. Stop. Here's a look at it again. Block through there by number 30, Eric Foster. 4th and 1, ball on the 44. And they're going to punt. Punt by number 9, Chris Franklin. Ball is taken by number 7, Spencer Hurd. And Hurd is run out of bounds at the 24-yard line by Jimmy Strong, number 55. So, Mansfield has the ball back. First and 10 on their own 25-yard line. 11:43 remaining in the game. Again, McKinney is the quarterback. Spencer Hurd in motion. McKinney is dropped for a loss by number 56, Winston Stewart. And that's a big loss of about 10 yards on that play. Make it about 2nd down and 20. The ball is back on the 15-yard line. Here's a look at it again. As you can see, he whizzed by everybody and just got a piece of him and held him for the loss. McKinney back to pass. Shoots for number 40, Troy Brown. Gain of about 5 on the play. Correction, gain of about 9 on the play. I wasn't real sure where the spot was. So it'll be 3rd down and 11. Tackle was made by number 6, Kirsten Foster. McKinney again at quarterback. Looks for a receiver. Chris Hill. Ball's passed to Chris Hill. Hill bobbled the ball, but was out of bounds when he did so. Going to be close to a 1st down. Let's see where they mark the ball. It'll be 4th and about 1. So a big decision here for the Mansfield Wolverines. And I think with the way things are going, there's a look at the play again. Tries to fake him out, can't do it. Loses a handle on the ball, though, but the ball goes out of bounds. Luckily for the Wolverines. All right, they're going for it on 4th and 2. There's the pass. Again to Hill. Hill's got one man to beat. Can't quite do it. But it's a 1st down for the Wolverines. He's knocked out of bounds by number 4, Keith Burton, who was the last man to beat. If he'd have gotten past Burton, he'd have been gone. Chris Hill. A great game here for Chris. Again, Chris is a 6'5", 220-pound senior. McKinney again, back to pass. He's being rushed. Number 25, Leslie Crow, got his hands on McKinney and dropped him for about a, let's see, about a 7-8 yard loss. The 2nd down and about 18. Ball on the 49-yard line of Amite. There's the snap. McKinney back to pass. He's got lots of time. Passes the ball to number 40, Troy Brown. Brown is brought down by number 4, Keith Burton. It'll be 3rd and about 4 for the Wolverines in the hurry-up offense. Ball on the 36. Back to pass again is McKinney. Tries to hit number 7, Spencer Hurd. Hurd couldn't keep a handle on it. So here we have it again, another 4th and 3 situation for the Wolverines. Here's a key play for the Wolverines now. McKinney back to pass. Quick pass over the middle to number 7, Hurd. Hurd has the ball. He's gone. He's gone. He has a touchdown. He is in. And we have ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ball game. Only a 3-point difference before this 2nd half started. The Wolverines were down by 23 points. They have come to close the gap and are only 3 points away. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to go for the conversion. They're 1 for 3 on the 2-point conversion. If they do this, they could come within 1 point. Close the gap by 1 point here. Officials blew the play dead. Flag on the play. Have to give a lot of credit to these Wolverines. It is hard to come back when you're down by 23 points. Delay of game called against Mansfield. They'll try for the conversion again. .54 remaining in the game. McKinney has lots of time. He's back. Feels some pressure. Throws to number 7. Oh, number 7, Spencer Hurd in the end zone. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a one-point ball game here. It is Amite 29, Mansfield 28. What a comeback. Has to be the comeback of the championship here. With 8:54, it is Amite 29, Mansfield 28. Here's a look at the conversion again. Starts to feel some pressure from number 50 there, but that's the only man back to give him any hassle. And he finds Hurd open in the corner, and he's in for the score. A one-point deficit in this ball game. Amite 29, Mansfield 28. What a comeback. What a comeback. Look at the fans. They're ecstatic. I didn't think this would happen in a million years, but it has. This is what Louisiana high school football is all about. This is why 10,724 people show up to watch these games. It's good action. Number 12, Cyrus Mabry. The ball is loose. The ball, Mabry loses control of the ball, and Mansfield gets the fumble with tremendous field position. They will take over at the Amite 28-yard line. What a break for Mansfield. All the breaks seem to be going to Mansfield. Look at this. Mabry has the ball, can't hold on to it. Well, I wish we could get the number of that young man that made the hit because he caused the fumble. What a great hit. Here it is again. Here it is again. I think it's number 14. No? Timeout. Mansfield has called a timeout. Sit back and look at the situation. There's 8:24 remaining in the game. They've narrowed the gap to 1 point. What a comeback. You know, I think what happened here was one of the coaches for Mansfield had on a white tuxedo during the first half. I haven't seen the white tuxedo the whole second half, so maybe there has something to do with the tuxedo. I don't know. And something sparked. There it is. Number 34 was the one that made the hit. Number 34, let's from Derek Jackson. Is he happy or what? What a hit. He hit the guy so hard the ball just exploded out of Mabry's hands. And now the Mansfield Wolverines are in good shape to take the lead in this game. And if they keep playing the way they have, they're going to do that real quick. McKinney's back to pass. He hits number 40. Troy Brown. Brown takes the ball up to about the 19-yard line, where he's run out of bounds by number 6, Kirsten Foster, and number 30, Eric Foster. So the Wolverines are on the move. Second down and about 1.5 yards to go for a first down. Ball on the 19. McKinney back to throw again. Tries to hit Hill again. And just over Hill's head, which when you're 6'5", a little higher. He had to jump up. Let's look at it again. I guess when you have a receiver that's 6'5", it's not hard to find him, and just a little bit too much height on the ball. Third down and about 1.5 yards. Ball on the 20. McKinney on the keeper. Amite still in the hurry up. I think that's what's throwing the Warriors off, is this hurry up offense, because they have no time to adjust or change players. Third down and, first and 10. Ball on the 17. McKinney passes against Elam. Intercepted by number 13, Travis Day. So, good news for the Warriors as they will take over the ball on their own 10-yard line. Here's a look at it again. As you can see, off the tips of the fingers of Hill, here's another angle at it. Yep, just Hill just barely misses getting a handle on it. Head on the keeper. Gain of about a yard on the play. Be second down and 9. In fact, actually, where they're spotting the ball, there was no gain on the play. So it'll be second and 10. Ball. Seemed to have been a mix-up in plays there. Had to keep the ball himself, tried to get away, but couldn't shake loose. Number 52, Charles Williams, and number 57, Kelvin G. Here's a look at it again. In fact, just lost his footing there after the mix-up. So the defense for the Wolverines has come alive. And Amite can't seem to get any yardage. Penalty called. Initial indication, too much time. Delay of game. So that's something they didn't need. The Amite coach furious. Gary Henry saying, what has happened to my 23-point lead here? We have 6:08 remaining. Head on the keeper. Gain of about 5 on the play. Tackle was made by number 65, Rodney Cobb, the linebacker. So the Warriors will have to kick it away. Number 9, Chris Franklin, in for the punt. Hurd is deep for the Wolverines. Hurd has the ball. And he's run out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. So the Wolverines will get the ball back in good field position on the Amite 44-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Wolverines. Wolverines are one of the greatest comebacks I've seen in a long time in high school football. 5:22 remaining in the game. McKinney back to pass. He finds Hill again. Flag on the play. Gain of about 5 on the pass to Hill. Brought down by number 30, Eric Foster. Penalty against the Wolverines. Looks like it might be a biggie. Let's see what happens here. You see a 15-yard penalty. Excuse me, 10-yard penalty.
Hey, here's your clip on it. Upper frame.
Here's a look at it again. See, maybe we can see what. There's the clip. That's what happened. Another flag on the play. The keeper by McKinney. Penalty against the Wolverines. They don't need this. Illegal motion called against Mansfield. So Mansfield, penalties alone, has knocked him back about 25 yards. So it'll be first down and 25 with the ball on their own 41-yard line. McKinney back to throw. Incomplete pass. Pass was intended for Hill. McKinney looks like he's calling audibles right on the line during this hurry-up offense. McKinney back to pass. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 20, Gary Jones. So it will be third down and 25. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left. And as someone just reminded me, I said early in the game on that two-point conversion that 1 point may be the factor in this ball game. And right now, that's what we have, a 1-point ball game with a lead on top, 29-28 over Mansfield. McKinney calls the signals. Goes back to pass. Being pursued by number 25, Leslie Crow. And he's dropped for a loss. So Mansfield has fourth down and 35. Which seems, I'll bet, like a mile. Fourth down and a mile for these guys. Here's number 25, Leslie Crow, who's been an excellent player. There's the flag on the play, another penalty. Let's see what the call is. Offsides called against Amite. So it will be fourth down and 30. And back to punt is number 7, Spencer Hurd. A short punt, but it's got a lot of roll on it. And Amite will take over on their own 25-yard line. First and 10. 3:27 remaining in the game. And the way these two teams have been playing, it is anybody's ball game at this point, with 1 point being the deficit between the two teams. Is that the guy? Is that the guy in the wore the tuxedo earlier? I think that's what happened. He took his tuxedo off, and they started to win. So I don't think we'll see that tuxedo on the sidelines again. Mansfield has never won a state title. The last time Amite won a state title was back in 1963. Ball given to number 30, Eric Foster. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. The tackle was made by number 57, Kelvin G. .255 remaining in the game. This is for all the marbles. There's a handoff to Foster again. Foster gets up to about the 29-yard line where he's tripped up by Darrell Lane. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Again, we hope you enjoy watching this telecast of the AAA State Championship as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Wayne Griffith and all the crew of Diamond Vision. And everybody at the Louisiana Superdome. There's the handoff to number 10, Ernest Weed. Weed up to about the 34-yard line. Just shy of a first down. Timeout is called by Mansfield with 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the game. And as soon as we know the outcome of this game, we will bring you all the pomp and circumstance down on the field as they present the trophies. Be able to hear all the introductions, the player of the game, the presentation of the championship trophy. Ready to start play. It's Amite's ball. 4th down and 1. They're going to punt. Hurd has the ball. Hurd returns the ball to just inside Amite territory. Flag on the play. Penalty against Mansfield. Let's see what the officials call. It's such a shame that Mansfield worked so hard to close the gap here and have been troubled by all these penalties. But it ain't over till it's over with 1:52 remaining. Mansfield in the hurry up. There's McKinney. He's back to throw. Passed it incomplete. Intended for number 7, Spencer Hurd. Again, the Wolverines in the hurry up. There's the pass intended for number 40. Troy Brown is broken up by Foster, number 30, Eric Foster, the linebacker, a 6'1", 195-pound senior. One minute, 45 seconds left. Back to pass. He's loose. He's loose. Elam makes the catch and carries the ball all the way down to the 27-yard line of Amite. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines.
who are behind by 1 point. Clock is still ticking. They're still in the hurry up. McKinney at quarterback calls the audibles. This is where they have to be careful of the penalties. Back to pass. Finds his receiver, number 7. It's a touchdown! Number 7, Spencer Hurd, is in for the score. What a comeback for the Mansfield Wolverines, who now take the lead 34-29. And these fans are going nuts. They have seen their team down by 23 points to come all the way back, and now are on top by 5 points. So Mansfield takes the lead 34-29 with 1:18 remaining in the game. Here's a look at it again. You couldn't ask for a more perfect pass. You couldn't ask for a better pass than that. Hurd got away from number 13, Travis Day. And needless to say, there are some happy fans here on the Mansfield side. And they're going for the 2-point conversion. 34-29 is our score. The Wolverines on top. Two-point conversion now. Back to pass is McKinney. McKinney looks for an opening. He's being rushed. He gets away from one tackler. He's going to take it in by himself, and he does it. He does it. Number 3, Terry McKinney on the 2-point conversion. 36-29. Here's a look at it again. Oh, what a great run. What a great run by number 3, the quarterback, Terry McKinney. And they are celebrating over on the Mansfield side right now. Didn't hear much out of Mansfield the first half. But this has to be the comeback of the year. Has to be. Has to be. The first half, it was all of me. The second half, it has been all Mansfield. We have 1:18 remaining on the clock. With these two teams, anything can happen. They're both very explosive offensively. Will do the kicking. Deep for the Warriors is the quarterback, Head. He will take the ball. He's loose. A great run back by number 1, Alderay Head, who brings the ball out to the Amite 49-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10. Oh, we got a cliffhanger here, gang. 1 minute, 11 seconds. 1st down and 10 for the Warriors on their own 48-yard line. There's the handoff to number 30, Foster. About 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 49-yard line of the Wolverines. There's the handoff. Now the keeper by Head. The ball is loose. Let's see what they're going to call. is already down. So Amite will maintain possession. Amite calls a timeout. Gain of about 2 on the play, maybe 3, to make it 3rd down and 5. When we resume play, the ball will be at the 47-yard line. Hear all the boos in the background. That's the reaction to the video. Take a look at it again. I don't know. The officials say he was down. As I said earlier, the officials try to do their best. Not only do the football teams work very hard to get ready for the season, but so do the referees. They have classes. They have exhibition season. During all the practice games, they go out, work the practice games, to try to perfect their craft here. So we have 3rd down and 6. Flag on the play. Head is running around in the backfield. He's dropped for a loss. He ran around the field for about a minute until someone finally brought him down. He was going to lose some yardage there. There was a flag on the play. Illegal procedure called against Amite. We have 11 seconds to go. The penalty was declined. It'll be 3rd down and about 17-yard line. 17 yards to go. 4th down and 17. Excuse me. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the Mansfield Wolverines are the AAA state champions after what had to be the biggest comeback in the history of state football. Let's watch the celebration. I think there's the coach. He's going to put his tuxedo back on. I kind of like the green pants a little better than the tuxedo. All right, well, listen, that's going to do it up here. We're going to take you down now to the PA announcer on the field for the presentation of the AAA State Title Championship Trophy. And the score again, Mansfield 36, Amite 29. Now let's go downstairs.
Anyone entering the field without proper credentials is subject to arrest. Thank you. Presentation of awards. Standing by to present the awards for the Class AAA State Championship game, we have William Palmer, Clay Charles Boston, the president of the LHSAA, Gary Anderson, the principal of Westlake High School, a AAA representative on the LHSAA Executive Committee, Mike Mizuraka, principal of Port Allen High School, and vice president of the LHSAA. Charles Baglio, head coach at Independence High School, and the coaches representative on the LHSAA Executive Committee. Luther Fletcher, principal of H.L. Bourgeois, who represents the State Department of Education on the Executive Committee. Dan Feinberg, principal of Simpson High School, Class C, representative on the Executive Committee, and Charles Jenkins of Gatorade representative visiting the 1991 Superdome Classic. Okay, now we'll present the runner-up trophy for the Class AAA state final game to Amite High School. Class AAA runner-ups, Amite High School, Principal Ora Finn, head football coach Gary Hendry. Amite Warriors, 1991 Class AAA runners-up. The most valuable player, the outstanding player for Amite High School, as chosen by the working press, number 6, Kirsten Foster, tight end, outstanding player from Amite High School, selected by the working media. Kirsten Foster, come forward and get your Gatorade Outstanding Player Award. Charles Jenkins of Gatorade will present this award to Kirsten Foster, number 6, tight end from Amite High School, the outstanding player from Gatorade from Amite High School. And now William Palmer, principal of the LHSAA, will present the Wilson game ball to head football coach Clyde Washington of Mansfield High School. The Wilson game ball to Clyde Washington, head football coach at Mansfield High School. The Gatorade Outstanding Player Award for Mansfield High School, as selected by the working media, will be presented to number 3, Terry McKinney, quarterback. Terry McKinney, the Gatorade Outstanding Player from Mansfield High School, as selected by the working media. And last, we will present the AAA State Championship Trophy to Mansfield High School.